Hi, I'm Daniel Bogdanoff from KeySight, and today we're going to look at the E36200 Series Autoranging DC power supplies. If you like the features of the E36312A triple output power supply, but need higher power and more current, the E36200 Series is the obvious choice. It has the same capabilities, bench-friendly design, large display, ability to make accurate measurements without the need for an external DMM, and it also has layers of device protection including over voltage, over current, and over temperature. It also packs advanced capabilities, output list mode, output sequencing, and even data logging. Choose from 4 models. The 200-watt E36200A has a single output of up to 20 amps and 30 volts. The 400-watt E36233A is essentially 2 of these in one box. It has 2 independently controlled outputs of up to 20 amps, but they can be combined into one 40-amp output using the internally routed auto parallel mode. The 200-watt E36232A has a single output of up to 10 amps and 60 volts. The 400-watt E36234A is 2 of these combined. It has 2 independently controlled outputs of up to 60 volts, but they can be combined into one 120-volt output using the internally routed auto series mode. All 4 models use auto-ranging architecture to output more current at all voltages. This means more usable power for your applications. Many older supplies provided 2 power ranges. For example, a 200-watt supply would have an upper voltage range with 20 volts 10 amps and a low voltage range with 8 volts and 20 amps. An auto-ranging supply like this one provides higher current at more voltages. With higher current, it is important to be able to avoid large surges of inrush current due to a change in voltage. The E36200 series include a variable slew rate capability which dictates how fast the output voltage changes. Lowering the slew rate of the output voltage reduces the max current. For example, let's look at the charging profile of the supercapacitor. The built-in data logger captures the voltage and current measurements over time as the power supply charges the capacitor. A 5 amp current limit is set on the power supply as this is the max charge rate for this capacitor. When power is applied to the capacitor, the current limit is immediately reached and the capacitor charges at its max rate of 5 amps. Without the current limit enabled, we would destroy this capacitor. And even with the current limit, this sharp current spike as charging begins puts a lot of electrical stress on the component, so we can use the variable slew rate capability, causing the voltage to rise more slowly and effectively limiting our current. To see this, let's look at a simple resistor. Without the slew rate control enabled, our voltage jumps up when power is applied nearly instantaneously. However, with slew rate control enabled, we can set the ramp rate. Going back to our supercapacitor, when we enable slew rate control, we can see a more steady charging profile that will be friendly to the devices you are powering. In this case, we didn't even hit our 5 amp limit, which keeps the supply in constant voltage mode. This is a good way to limit inrush current and protect the devices you are powering. The data capture is then recorded on a USB drive and can be easily analyzed or documented using a tool like Excel. On the back of the supply, you'll find an alternative set of output connections ideal for use in a test system, as well as remote sense terminals. There's a digital I/O port that allows you to synchronize multiple instruments, and LAN and USB connections are included standard with an optional GPIB module. A compatibility mode makes it easy to replace an E3633A or E3634A without having to rewrite your programs. For configuration questions or a demo, contact your local KeySight representative at www.keysight.com/find/contact us. You can also find the datasheet or get a quote from the supplies webpage. Thanks for watching.